G'day mate. Okay, so I've just taken this apart. So taking the top and the bottom off. There's a couple of screws you have to take out here to hold on like the front. These two nuts. You gotta take off them to get the board out. And then when the board's out, there is these two pins here. So those two pins, you can either bridge them with like a proper kind of slip-on connector thing, or you could just twist them together or wrap them with, I want to say, aluminium foil or a bit of wire or something. You just got to join those two, and that will enable the terminator resistor in the n2k network, which will mean that it will just stabilize it a bit. That's what they're for. So what you got to do is take it apart, bridge those two together, and then what you need to do is have one of these. So it's a n2k cable. It's got a female at one end and the female at the other, and so that will plug into there. But then it would also plug into the back of your Raymarine chart plotter. And so normally you would have like a n2k network backbone. It's like complicated. It looks like kind of like this. So this is an n2k backbone network cable. So this is the power that would come in and power the backbone. This is the backbone right across here. And then you've got two droppers, and one dropper might plug in the typical situation I would use. One dropper would plug into the DataHub and the other would plug into the AIS receiver. And then it's got a terminator resistor at one end and a terminator at the other. This cable here, or this section, can be very long. You know, it could be like 20 meters long. So you've got a terminator resistor at the bow and the stern. It doesn't matter if you've got one or two. If you've got a short network, you can just have one and get away with it, almost always. And by bridging that wire in there, you're basically putting one of these resistors. This is just a resistor doing the same job as connecting that together. So you don't need these end resistors here, and you don't need the power on the network because it's already, you shouldn't need it, and you don't need all this gaff. So all I've been doing is connecting this one end to the AIS receiver with n2k, connecting the other end to the DataHub, and then bridging this wire, and then you've got your own kind of like small, like super short network. And that should work, and it will be a good thing to try first, because there's zero risk. It's either going to work or not. They have two resistors because it could be a long cable, and there could be noise along the cable, and those resistors just keep that noise level down on the transmission lines. Yeah, probably too much information. Anyway, so have a go. I can send you one of these. All you got to do is just tell me an address. I'll flick it off, pop it in the post tomorrow, send it up to where you are, plug this in, bridge this, plug that connector there from the DataHub into your Raymarine, and you could be up and going, mate. Could be good. See you, bro.